Hey everyone, good lovely morning. It is me, Jasmine. How are you folks doing? It is a nice sunny morning, and I have about 25 minutes free time, so I figured I would do a quick chit chat, a quick check in. I'm waiting for a business to open, a particular business to open, so I can go and just buy a couple of stuff that I need. Anyways, so I know. Let me see here. When was the last upload? My last upload was 10 days ago. I have been just so super busy. And I do have a list of like stuff, video ideas that I want to do, but again, I've just been so busy. But anyway, so this is just going to be a quick check-in, quick hello. I do want to share that the copyright strike on my channel is gone. Yes, it's been gone for quite a while. But anyways, so that copyright strike is gone. And I'm still on the hunt for a different background music for my videos, because I just don't want to deal with that particular background music that I've been using for the longest time. That was the reason for the recent copyright strike. And I'm still on the hunt. There's a particular music that I found. I really like it, and so there's a particular Thai YouTuber. Well, I'm not gonna say. I don't think. No. Well, no. I'm not. Well, okay. So that particular Thai, he does have videos on YouTube, but I don't think YouTube is his go-to platform, streaming platform. He does his stuff on Facebook. And I don't know what is it about Facebook that draws certain content creators. Maybe it's if you're monetized, if you have like a sizable following, and you're monetized, I don't know. It's maybe I just need to do a quick Google. I'm sorry. Maybe I just need to do a quick search. Maybe the monetization on Facebook is more favorable to larger content creators. But anyways, that's a different topic for a different day, for a different video. So this particular Thai content creator does their videos mostly on Facebook. But anyways, so they have a background music, and it's a kind of background music that you can basically loop the whole thing, and it sounds good. And I've been like, I dedicated like almost a day just trying to find it. I would, use those apps that try to tell you what song is playing and all of that. But I just can't find it, and you could tell that it is a free tune. It is a free music. And I guess, when you go to YouTube Studio, there's just a ton, just tons of free songs, free clips, basically musical clips. And I'm just, it's going to be a little bit of a daunting effort just to go through all of that, just trying to search. And I really like that, and I have not totally given up on trying to search for exactly that particular song. But right now, it's just not a priority for me. But anyway, so I am still on the hunt for a replacement music. And yes, I have a big gulp here. I went to 7-Eleven, a double extra large. But what I do with these types of beverages, these types of cups, is I actually fill it up. I fill the whole thing with ice, so it lasts a little bit longer. And even though it looks like it's a big drink, if you were to separate the ice from just the soda, it's actually not that much. But I much prefer the foam cups because they keep the ice, they keep it cooler much longer. Don't sleep on those foam. Don't um, what do you call this? Don't write off those foam cups. Those really do work. They really do work. Anyway, so but other than that, I hear that there's a, the entire country is going to be dealing with a heat wave. Now, where I live, heat waves are they are a rarity. Um, I think in the past 10 years, in the past, just the past 10 years, I can only count, or rather I can only remember two heat waves, and they were very brief. Like, even like where I live, even in the hottest day, which is very rare, even if we get a heat wave here, that heat wave will be a normal day for places like Arizona or parts of Texas. And so I'm not complaining, but majority of the time it's, where I live, it's, low 70s. Sometimes even in the middle of summer, it'll dip to like mid 60s with a breeze that feels almost like 40s. And so even in the middle of summer, sometimes you'll see people wearing, jackets and all that. So I do have, so I will be heading to Nevada, California. So I have trips to and I'll definitely do video. I'll do video in Nevada, California. I've been to California so many times. I love it. I absolutely love California. So Nevada, California, Utah, and Idaho. I love Idaho too. Idaho. So when you go to Idaho, you'll see the word scenic a lot. Idaho really is a scenic state. It really is a scenic state. It's not. It does not have the sort of like bam in your face, majestic, sensory overload type of vistas that you would see in places like Alaska and the Pacific, Pacific Northwest, more specifically west of the Cascades. Oops. But Idaho is nonetheless a very scenic place. It does have mountains. It does have long stretches of roads. It does have, their high altitude desert. It does have its rugged areas. It's really, it's kind of like, if you were to take like say a barren landscape, and on one hand, a barren landscape on one hand, and a really, really just in your face, incredibly beautiful, mountainous, scenic, beautiful area on the other end. Idaho is like right in the middle. Anyways, give me a second. Let me just take care of something on my phone. Okay, I'm back. So I went and got what I needed. Let me just finish this chit-chat before I head out. I gotta go swing by. Another store. I also have to swing by a UPS store as well. So where was I? Oh yeah, my trips. So I will definitely do a video in Nevada, California, Utah, and Idaho. Oh yeah, so Idaho really is a scenic state. And to really, so when you go to Idaho, of course you'll see that, a scenic Idaho, you'll see that tagline. But and so you see that and you think, oh, you know how each state really tries to promote, themselves. But once you get to explore the whole of Idaho, you will really hits you that Idaho really is a scenic state. Like, it is a really beautiful state. And there's one particular area of Idaho called Swan Valley. Oh my goodness, the drive through there is insanely beautiful. I would probably say if Swan Valley in Idaho was anywhere near a big metropolitan area, all of that real estate would have been snatched up and they would be going for tens of millions of dollars. It is incredibly beautiful, just the views of that area. And there's a waterfall there called Fall Creek Falls. I did a video there. And listen, the videos just don't do that waterfall justice. It is really beautiful. And that whole area, you know, what comes to mind, one of the things that may come to your mind is, wow, this is like a Garden of Eden. And that came to my mind. And interestingly enough, the river that runs through there is called Snake River. If there had been an apple tree, it would have completed the whole picture. But anyways, also if you hear like a loud background noise, I have the air conditioning on. So that's that. I'll share with you guys more of my other trips as the weeks go by. Is there anything else interesting on YouTube? I've just been watching the usual YouTubers that I watch. I have been checking TikTok lately just to so TikTok, I make sure that I have the latest version of the app. I have it updated, and I have it both on my iPhone and my Android, my Samsung rather. Because I want to see, I'm looking for a particular setting to see if TikTok will introduce that setting. Without that, I will not do content on TikTok because I take my privacy seriously. And TikTok, I read somewhere that TikTok may be planning to challenge YouTube. Maybe not all the way. YouTube, you can stream for hours and hours and hours. But I think for TikTok, they plan to allow people to basically upload up to like an hour of video, which for me it's more than it's incredibly rare that I do an hour long video. Most of my videos are 10 minutes or less, around that neighborhood. And I would not mind moving to another platform, or not necessarily move entirely, but I would not mind also, in addition to YouTube, also uploading my content to other platforms. But the settings have to be just right. The settings have to be just right because I take my privacy seriously. And I don't know if I mentioned this in another video. The reason why I like YouTube is because when people in my personal life subscribe to me, it does not show on YouTube. All you see is a subscriber number. You don't see who subscribes to who, unless if in YouTube Studio I can see who subscribes to me, and it also depends on the other party's privacy settings, how they set it, how they have it configured. If you subscribe to somebody else, it will tell that other party whether you subscribe to them or not. But for the public, you cannot see who subscribed to me. And TikTok and Instagram, that setting is not there, and that is what deters me. because on TikTok you can hide the list of people that you follow, but you cannot hide the list of people that follow you. I would have rather TikTok do it the other way, because I don't care if people see who I follow. 'Cause the people that I follow on TikTok are just like big content creators, um, with the blue check marks and all that stuff. But I don't want people to see who follows me. It's just one. Even though I have a small YouTube channel, I've been on YouTube long enough, many years, and I've had other channels in the past. I've been on YouTube that long enough, to know the type of nonsense that can happen, that can take place on YouTube. Heck, I mean, you don't need to even be on YouTube for a whole month to come to that realization. This online stuff is still kind of like the wild west. People in everyday life, when you pass someone at the grocery store, you pass someone at the airport, most people conduct themselves in a decent and orderly manner. But when they get online, when those same people go online, where they have a great deal of anonymity, it makes them comfortable to bring forth the ugliness that exists in their heart, in their hearts, in their minds, the ugliness that in an everyday world, they hold back, because there are consequences. If you're out there at a grocery store and you start harassing and taunting someone, you'll get the cops called on you, and you'll have to deal with it, face that consequence. But online, you can harass and taunt people, and and get away with it. And so that's why I'm so careful online when it comes to that privacy stuff. I don't take that lightly. I'm very, very, very careful when it comes to the online stuff. Other than that, I just wanted to do a quick hello, quick chit chat. Oh, so when I did that video, when I went to the coast, oh my goodness, it was an incredibly beautiful day. It was a really beautiful day. It was, and I may go there again. I may go there maybe in a couple of days. And I may drive a little bit further south. I collected a lot of nice small pebbles that I'm working on something, and I wanted. I thought about just buying pebbles online on Amazon, but I was like, heck, where I know where they have good pebbles. Now where I collected the batch that I got, those areas don't have a lot of pebbles, but they do have nice pebbles nonetheless. But there's a particular area further south. I would say it's probably like four and a half to 5 hours away, but it's definitely worth a trip. And that particular area further south is pebbles galore, and it's just so I'm definitely going to go there again for the second batch of pebbles that we'll be collecting. So that's that for today. Now I do want to say this, even though even if you see like gaps, like for example, I don't upload a video for 10, if I upload a video, like say for example on day 1, and then I don't upload a video again for like 10 days, that does not mean like I'm entirely like absent from social media. No, I do have Facebook. Instagram, I'm not active there anymore. I just have that as a placeholder. So is TikTok. I mean, there are other sites like Twitter, or now X, and Blue Sky, but I just don't. I mean, I do have placeholders in other platforms, but I'm just not active there. For me, it's just Facebook and YouTube. Anyway, so that's just a quick check-in. I think for the next video, I don't know, should I make the trip to the coast the next video? I was thinking about going to the bonsai museum again. I love bonsai trees. Or I may go to the aquarium again. I read some recent news about the aquarium. Like there were some new additions or something like that. I may go there again. Anyways, so with that said, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, I hope you hit the subscribe button and tick that notification bell so you will get alerts when I upload a video. And I'll see you in the next upload. Alright, take care, bye-bye.